Why Sigma Male is the new prototype for masculine leadership in the world right now. My name is Antonina. I'm a personal coach and mentor for high performers. I help my clients find creative solutions and lead them out of their personal crisis. So what is a Sigma Male? An undercurrent, an undertone of the masculine system that consists of Alpha, Beta, Delta, and Sigma. And it is a type of leader mostly focused on their inner spectrum, on their inner world. A lone wolf, if you will. Sigma Male personality is dual in that it's essentially an introvert, somebody who's focused on their inner self. But when the job or their environment requires it to be, they can be an extrovert. They're normally confident, poised, and self-sufficient. He is quite approachable, open to learning new things, willing and wanting to learn, willing to be better, learns from their mistakes, applies the knowledge, and therefore grows and develops at a faster pace. So some examples of Sigma males that we know of today, one being Keanu Reeves, a movie actor and an activist, both as himself and as his character in The Matrix, Neo. I personally believe that Neo was written specifically with Keanu in mind, and so a lot of the qualities that we know and recognize and see in Neo are actually taken from Keanu. Just a reluctant hero, if you will, but somebody who accepts their position as a leader and does whatever is necessary and what is required from that position and applies himself, willing to learn, willing to grow, willing to develop in that role, but to the same degree is willing to walk away from that. Another example, Brad Pitt, a famous Hollywood actor, a bit of a lone wolf. So we don't often see Brad surrounded by hordes of men unless it is required by his role in a movie such as Ocean 12, right? He's somebody who keeps himself to himself, prefers to explore and pursue his passion, either solo or with his partner, but he's a tribal man, if you will. And so his character from Fight Club is very much like that. When his calling requires him to be a part of the pack, he will be. Other times he will step away from that and go on to pursue his various interests, such as languages and architecture, all on his lonesome. Another example would be Harry Styles, right? We know Harry from being part of a band. I believe he was one of the instigators that led to breaking up of the band. He since found himself as an individual, as a performer, has a very unique and recognizable soul signature and style. And his fame is something that is just comes with the job, just comes with the territory. He's not attached to it. It's just something that he accepts as part of his position of leadership. He always strikes me as somebody that can put it down and pick it up because he knows who he is, he knows what he's about, and his dedication is to continue expanding on that, experiencing that, learning about himself, and of course transmitting it and translating it into the world. In my opinion and my understanding, Sigma Male is the perfect leader for our new times, precisely for the reasons that we have already prescribed. Because of their focus on the richness of their inner world, they are less concerned with material pursuits and status quo. They're really about expanding their capacities and adding to the wealth that is inside, which is so crucial for the times that we're living in right now. There is a huge crisis in masculinity. We learn from each other. Sigmas show us that it's not about, everything that outside glistens and shines. Is about finding that within yourself by understanding who you are as a person, by accepting yourself fully and completely, by enriching yourself through self-education and self-actualization. And then, of course, sharing it with the world at large when that is called for, and when it's not called for, also having that respite, that sanctuary to go back to. In your opinion, who is a Sigma male from the figures that we see in the arena today? I'd love to hear from you. Leave me a comment below.